The Battle of Atollon, while a decisive tactical victory for the Galactic Empire, was nonetheless considered a failure by the Imperial leadership. The battle would include Grand Admiral Thrawn, Governor Arinda Rice, and Admiral Cassius Constantine for the Empire, while the Rebel Alliance would have General Jan Dodonna, Commander Jun Sato, Captain Hera Syndulla, Captain Rex, Lieutenant Commander Ezra Bridger, Jedi Knight Jarrus, and later Mandalorian Sabine Wren. In terms of ships, the Galactic Empire had the Imperial 7th Fleet, which included 6 Imperial I-class Star Destroyers, 2 Argentines-class command cruisers, 2 interdictor cruisers, and included a wide array of space superiority starfighters, TIE fighters, TIE defenders, and several landing craft. The Rebel Alliance had 3 Brahatok-class gunships, 6 CR-90 corvettes, 3 EF-76 Nebulon B escort frigates, 2 GR-75 medium transports, 3 Hammerhead corvettes, 1 Quasar Fire-class cruiser carrier, 1 VCX-100 light freighter, as well as a Comrock-class fighter, and various starfighters including RZ-1 A-Wing interceptors and BTL-A4 Y-Wing assault bombers. The Rebel Alliance would be joined by allied Mandalorian ships including 5 Fang fighters late in the battle. The initial plan was that Phoenix Squadron, Jun Sato, and the Massassi Group to rally their forces at Atollon and then conduct a surprise attack on Lothal. Unfortunately, the Imperials were able to determine an attack was imminent and where the Rebel Alliance forces were. The Rebel Alliance became aware of the imminent attack thanks to an Imperial trader only moments before the 7th Fleet arrived, blockading the planet. General Dodonna ordered his ships to jump to hyperspace. However, interdictor cruisers were able to prevent the ships from entering hyperspace and destroyed the first Nebulon B frigate that had attempted to escape. Arriving shortly after, Grand Admiral Thrawn sent a message that he would rain destruction and destroy the rebellion today, not realizing the Rebel Alliance was much larger than the forces before him. Captain Syndulla convinced the others that a diversionary attack would need to be done so that someone could escape to alert the others and get support. Lieutenant Commander Ezra Bridger was chosen. He would escape the battle and rally the rebellion to return and save those trapped on Atollon. Keeping to the plan, Sato ordered the fleet to assume a spearhead maneuver and launched his fighters. They would attempt to punch a hole through the Imperial forces so that Lieutenant Commander Bridger could get through. Anticipating an attempt to escape, Thrawn also launched Imperial fighters, but ordered that all of the cruisers stay back. He wanted to ensure that the rebels would not catch him unaware. This did cause consternation between Thrawn and Admiral Constantine, but for the moment the Admiral followed orders. While the initial attack was a success, Y-Wings hitting Imperial ships and causing damage, ultimately the Rebel Alliance was outmatched. Imperial forces began to lay waste to the enemy fleet. Even though the Rebel Alliance was taking massive sacrifices in both men and ships, Lieutenant Commander Bridger was unable to break through the blockade.
I see it! They're cutting us off!
Hera, I can't get through as long as those interdictor cruisers are cutting us off.
Stay sharp, Ezra. We'll find you that opening.
I know, just hurry.
After seeing the devastation, Commander Sato and 2 of his officers decided to make a feint in an attempt to lure the Empire out of position and open up a hole. Tricking Admiral Constantine into going after them, they pulled him out of position and then rammed his ship, destroying the interdictor and allowing Bridger to escape.
Prepare to engage gravity wells.
Lee.
No!
Sir, he's changing course!
No! Take evasive action!
With Ezra successfully escaping, Sato dead, and the carrier destroyed, Thrawn ordered his forces to push the rebels to the planet. Captain Syndulla ordered the rest of the Alliance forces to retreat to Atollon. The ground battle of Atollon is worthy enough to have its own video, so we will continue to focus on the space battle. The Imperial ships bombarded the planet, weakening the forces and intimidating the rebel survivors. After the ground assault, several ships launched in one last attempt to flee the Imperials. Luckily, Lieutenant Commander Bridger had returned. The Rebellion High Command had declined to send any reinforcements, but Bridger was able to convince the Mandalorian allies to assist. While the bulk of the Mandalorians kept the TIE fighters busy, Bridger led an assault on the last interdictor ship. Destroying the ship, the rebel survivors rushed the blockade and were able to escape. Thrawn had failed to capture the rebel leadership, which was a part of his orders. However, he did strike, albeit temporarily, a fatal blow to Phoenix Squadron and the Massassi group. The loss of Chopper Base and so many ships would reverberate throughout the Rebel Alliance. It would not be till the Battle of Scariff that any major operation like this would be attempted and also successful.